Hi everyone, and welcome back to the next part on my PDF document accessibility series. So this time we're going to be talking about what I'll be calling Forms Part 2, I suppose. I'm going to be introducing a couple more advanced techniques for remediating PDF forms, a couple of tricks that are nice, and as well as showing you the inner workings of the forms, the tags, and their own reading order. So without much further ado, I'm just going to get started right here. What I have in front of us right now is a very, very sort of toy form. It's very simple. I want to be filling in what items I'm going to be buying on my shopping list and their price. And then I'm going to be wanting to see my total price down here at this sort of last form place. It's easy enough to fill in all the boxes automatically, like I showed you in the first part. So I'm going to be sort of rushing over a lot of these first parts. Watch the first part if you haven't already. Otherwise, this first part is going to be a bit confusing, maybe. So I'm going to hit Prepare Form, Start, and boom. This example is so simple that it actually automatically detected a lot of the form fields for me. And it got the names of them pretty close to what I'd want. I'm not going to bother changing them because that'd take a while since I have 6 separate form fields to change here, and I already showed you how to do that. What I want to show you instead is this isn't even something 100% related to accessibility, but it's really nice to have, especially if people are going to be filling this out completely on their own using a screen reader, is this total price. This is actually something that I'm going to want to set a little more advanced properties for. In fact, I want to set it to be the total of my 3 prices that I'm going to set in my shopping list, so that it can be sort of like an Excel sheet, be automatically calculated for me, and I don't have to worry about it. The way we do that is I actually go to this last part here under the form field property, the text field property, which is calculate. And I can actually say value is the sum of the following fields. And when I click this pick option here, it actually shows me all the form fields I have, all the text form fields I have. And I can click my 3 price rows. And now it'll be displayed as the sum of my 3 price rows. And so if I try filling out my form fields, so let's say I have bread, which is $1. I have eggs, which are $2. And milk, which is $3. Don't worry about the actual price numbers. I suppose these are just examples, but you can actually see it's adding up all these numbers really nicely. And you can imagine this has a lot of other applications too. Maybe I want to count the total number of something. It doesn't have to just be prices. And this is really nice, especially for people who are trying to fill out the entire form through a screen reader. So that it's just more convenient overall, even for people without using a screen reader. It'd be really nice to see like a running total for me, at least, even though I don't use screen readers personally. Fillable forms are just really nice PDF feature. If I don't like the fact that there's no $sign here, there's also a way to fix that. I go back into Properties, click Format, and I can click Number. So $sign, I guess, is a special kind of number. And then I can have 2 decimal places to represent, 2 cents. And currency symbol, I can actually set that to just $signs. And if I look back at my form now, it says $6 formatted really nicely here. And I can actually do the same on my 3 price rows here. Number, set to $sign. And I can do the same for these 2. Great, so now that we have the form set up the way we want, let's actually get into the accessibility part of this exercise. What I'll be doing is I'll actually be tagging all of these form fields, and what we'll see is that the tags in for each of the form fields act just like tags for any other piece of content, any other paragraph text, any other header text, any other figures, in the reading order structure. And so we'll have to figure out how to fix all of that when issues come around with the reading order. So what I need to do is I'm going to first get rid of all the tags that are here originally. So let's say that this document wasn't tagged. Then I'm actually just going to go to the auto tag feature and auto tag this document. And what we'll see in the reading order is, hey, look, all of our boxes for our form fields our 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 show up here as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what's more, and this is the reading order panel, and what's more is that the names actually correspond correctly with the form field names that are supposed to be corresponding with each element of my table. So item row 1 is item row 1 here, price row 1 is price row 1 here, and so on and so forth. So that's pretty neat. The auto tag feature could immediately tag each form field in the way it was supposed to be tagged. Great. And the reading order even seems nice as well. We read the headers of the table, so items and prices, so I know I'm just going to be filling in items and prices, and I can see, and then I go through all the item rows, and then I get to my total price, and then the total price field. Cool. So, of course, the issue might come up, what if the form fields seem in a strange order? Like, let's say I find the order like this. My form field gets read, and then the prompt, the sort of text by that field gets read. And usually this isn't what you want. Usually you want the text that describes the field to come before the form field itself, so that, you know, if you're reading sequentially in order, you know what you're getting into, you know what you should be filling in. Even if you have the tooltip text helping you out, it's just nice to see the context of the document right before it. So I'd say that I'd want to switch 11 and 12 back to be reverse of what they are right now. And so all I need to do is just change the reading order in the exact same way. Click and drag number 11 to be last. And great, we have the reading order fixed as what I want it to be. And that's all I need to do. So all of that was just to prove and sort of warn you that you do need to still make sure that the reading order for all of your form fields is set properly as well.